In the beginning, there was a point.
I'm so intelligent and awesome. I'm like the only thing that exists. Existing is so great.
The point was kind of an idiot. However, in a universe far, far away. Behold, I am the king of Lineland. I am the longest line there is.
Whoa there, friend. You might need to slow down.
What witchery is this? Show yourself.
Better?
You're just a lowly point. Get out of here.
Actually, I'm a square.
What online is a square?
Has it ever occurred to you that there might be another direction besides back and forth?
No?
In my land, Flatland, there are directions left and right of yours.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just slid right.
Witchcraft! Ah! Ah!
I am a square, and this is my story. When I slide around my little town in Flatland, everything else looks like little line segments. Like if you three-dimensional beings put a coin on a desk and put your eye level to the surface. We can only really tell what shape things are by close observation or touch. What shape you are proves to be most important to your life here in Flatland. Women are all just lines, and have to cry and wiggle their rear ends whenever they're in public, for fear they might stab some poor unwitting man to death. Whole towns have been decimated in minutes by the anger of a woman. The more sides you have, the more important you are to society, from an isosceles triangle soldier to a priestly circle. I, a square, and am a tradesman. Now, it's not raining, so I really don't know what direction I'm going. Rain is quite helpful in this. However, there's a force that pulls us all southwards, and I can use that for basic navigation. Ah, here we go. And there's my home. Almost all houses here are pentagons because their angles don't pose the same sharp dangers as those of a triangle or square house. I can go into the men's door here, but my lovely wife must enter through the women's door calmly and gently, so as not to stab anyone. Now that you know about my home, I can tell you a bit more about my journey into yours. One day I was trying to teach my grandson, a hexagon, geometry. See, I have lined up these 9 squares to make 3 squared.
But what does 3 to the third power mean in geometry?
Nothing, for geometry, like us, has only 2 dimensions.
But it has to mean something, or why would we even have 3 to the third power?
Go to your room and stop thinking about such nonsense. Suddenly, a circle appeared before me.
He's right, you know.
How did you get into my home?
Well, it doesn't have a roof, so there's that.
Of course it has a roof, the 2 most northward sides. It even keeps the rain out.
In space it doesn't. I could see right into your home.
But you're a circle.
Actually, I am many concentric circles stacked on top of each other. I am a sphere.
On top? But you're just one circle.
I am from another dimension. Just as you have 2 directions, left and right and north and south, I also have up and down.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Allow me to take you on a journey.
Ah! Oh my! My eye isn't used to seeing like this at all. What is that perfect square over there?
It is a cube, or rather, many squares stacked on top of each other.
He's so beautiful.
Do you see what I mean? We exist in an extra dimension, a third dimension.
But what about beyond that? If you exist with an extra dimension, shouldn't there be one with yet another dimension? A 4th dimension?
That's preposterous! Spaceland is as far as dimensions go!
But what if no one has shown you yet? Or what if you didn't notice?
I take my precious time to show you this, and...
And what about beyond that? A 5th, 6th, 7th dimension? Infinite dimensions?
I'm going to put you down now. Farewell!
And suddenly, with much pain from being dropped back into my own world, I was back in Flatland. To recover from my injuries, I had to take a nap, and had the dreams about Pointland and Lionland that you have already seen. I tried very hard to spread the dimensional gospel throughout Flatland, but the priests silenced me, for I could not prove it to them, because I lacked the ability to move up or down. I couldn't stop telling what I knew to be the truth, so they put me in jail. It is from here that I bring you this story, in an effort to make what I have experienced a part of all learning, so I can finally explain to my grandson that his theory does in fact mean something. There is another dimension. In fact, there may be many more.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny